Hello and welcome to SPSS Class 3, starting from our S17. Now we've got it all set up, we can make chloroplasts quite quickly now. So we'll do infant mortality and the two GDP per capita variables. So if we go to all through the same process again, most of it's already set up. Oops, try the right. Graph temperature data detailed. All this stuff is all set up already, it's got the right map, it all matches. So we just have to change this. Which one's going to do? Life expectancy, infant mortality first. That's a graph on infant mortality. So white lowest, dark green the highest there. Okay, and then similar we can do for the two GDP per capita. So first of all, the straightforward GDP per capita. You can, if you want, do the poverty ones, but as it says that the data is so patchy, it's not very informative. But it might show you something. So that's GDP per capita measured in constant dollars, or everything converted to dollars per year. GDP per capita year, everything up to $120,000 per year, and so on. And let's just do the same thing, GDP per capita, the other version, using this one here, which is L stands for log of GDP per capita. There. Not necessarily, changed it away from the correct setting. Never mind, this might happen to you too. Club of the means, data key is map key. Yeah. Now I'm going to select the map again. Oh. I might hopefully find it useful what to do if you click on something stupid. That's alright, that's alright. Compare is still good. Okay. Yeah, so this log stands for log of GDP per capita. Okay. So looking at these three graphs, life expectancy one we've done already. This is the infant mortality one, the new one. And then this is the, we're going to come back to this in a minute and reformat this in a better way. I think one problem with this is it's like, the white is hard to tell apart from the grey where there's no data. And also like things going green, it's just like that's something's good, like green. So infant mortality is not something that's good when it's high, so you might want to change that. And here these two graphs are basically showing the same thing as the point of question 2. They're both showing GDP per capita. So you can see that the poorer countries here and then the wealthier countries in a darker green. They're both showing that on the same colour scale, but the monetary scale is different. So this is the scale using ordinary dollars per year, unadjusted. So the advantage of this one is it shows dramatically the tremendous gulf between the north and the global south, however you want to put it. Huge areas here where the income is completely different level to what it is in the former colonial, the developed countries. But you don't get much in terms of what are the differences. It looks like Africa's pretty much all one same level of income, and Latin America not much difference either. There's not much differentiation within the majority of the world's, where the majority of the world's population live. It's like, oh, it's just this big blob together. So it shows the contrast between the rich and the poor, but not within the mass of the South, because of the way that incomes are incredibly skewed, with just many countries on low, medium levels of income. Then just a few countries with far greater, which get where the differences between those are shown much more clearly. Whereas this one here, because of the log transformation, reduces those differences down, so you can see much more clearly within the global South. Okay, Africa, so that you can see that Nigeria, South Africa, Botswana, high middle income countries far better off than other countries like Democratic Republic of Congo and so on. So very big differences, and of course Somalia with no data. So that, depending on what you're trying to do, the two visualizations have got different strengths. Okay, so continuing this theme of saying we wanted to zoom in and see what's happening within the developing countries, you might say, okay, instead of just looking at the world, let's look at Latin America, East Asia, Southeast Asia, South Asia, or Sub-Saharan Africa. So we're just going to, or the African continent. So the next video just looks at the African continent, but I'll put in the next video. So thanks for watching.